Hello, ski friends. Just some updates for this weekend's race up in at Larch Hills near Salmon Arm. It's supposed to be cold, it's supposed to be dry. So I would go for a blue wax if you're going with Swix. That's PS6 or HS6 if you have it. If you're using the Toco, I would use a mixture of their red and blue, which means when I do the crayoning, you would do a crayon with the blue, then a crayon with the red, and then iron them in together. That sounds complicated. It's actually not that hard. The Red Creek Cold is always a good hit. That's that guy there. That's what I'll be putting on today. But any of the three of those are fine for the Okanagan Cup. You should run just great. I don't see a need for anything fancy like structure. It should be fairly dry snow. Yeah. And if you don't have any of the 6, the 7 will probably work fine. That's the violet one. It's good down to maybe -7, but I think the sweet spot for Swix is going to be the 6. So first thing is to crayon on a bit of Glide Wax, then we'll iron it in, and then we'll get to brushing and scraping. So first things first, you can see that, yeah? So I just put a little on the iron, and then I take that heated bit and crayon it onto the ski. These cold waxes are a little bit crumbly, so when I iron it in, my first run ironing in is going to be a little bit tappy. And that gets everything kind of melted a bit so it sticks to the ski and you don't waste a lot of product. So tap, 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 tap. It doesn't look even remotely ironed in right now, but that's fine. I'm just giving it a first go. Oopsie. This is a common trick with cold waxes. Then the next time you can do a more normal iron. I usually pick one side and do a great job of that side. Right now I'm doing the left side of the groove. And just like normal, about 8 seconds. You know, these cold waxes, my temperature's a little bit colder. That reads warmer. That reads 140. If you look on the box that your wax came from, it tells you what to set your iron to. If your iron's not digital, that's fine. If it takes more than 8 seconds to do a walk down the ski, it's probably too cold. If the iron starts to smoke a bit, that's probably too hot. Just keep fiddling with it till it's about right. It looks like I need another pass here. And then run it down the groove. I like to take advantage of the fact that it's a little soft to do the first groove straight. And then if you take a look at what the ski looks like, it's nicely melted in there, eh? Particularly when you wipe off the bit that I just took out of the groove. There we go. We let that ski cool. I have one pre-made, so we don't have to wait too long. Even though you did the groove once when it was a little warm, do it again, because once it's cold, you get that last little bit out. Don't forget your guide finger. With the cold waxes, you can hear it clearing out. It makes kind of a scratchy sound. Then as normal, use the short side of your scraper with a guide finger to scrape the edges. Same thing on the way back. You'll find these are a little harder to scrape, these cold waxes. Just be patient. You don't apply more force. You just do a few more scrapes. As long as your scraper is nice and sharp, that shouldn't be a problem. feel and hear when there's a little extra wax. Brass or copper brush. Nylon brush. Some cloth to wipe the dust off. And you should have a beautiful ready to race ski. There we go. Now you can see it pretty well, I think. You should be able to see the base structure of your ski, the grind of your ski. Actually, there, if you look close, you'll see a little scratch that I put in mine. Found a rock somewhere. For this race, that's plenty of structure. Don't be worried about adding more. And you should be good to go. I mean, once you do the other ski. Any questions at all, pop it in the chat. Anything I can clarify, please let me know. Cheers.